Hey everyone, welcome back to another session of our CISSP study group. I'm B-Dubs and I'm pumped to dive into these topics today. Whether you're grinding for the CISSP exam or you're just geeking out over cybersecurity, you're in the right place. Your commitment to learning is awesome, and I'm stoked to tackle this together. Last time, we covered Domain 3, Objectives 3.7, 3.8, and 3.9. If you missed it, don't sweat it. I've got a playlist ready for you to catch up. I'll drop that link in the chat right now so you can check it out later. Today we're hitting a big one from Domain 3, Objective 3.10, Managing the Information System Lifecycle. Now, Lifecycle might sound a bit boring, but stick with me. This is where the good stuff happens. We're talking about keeping systems secure from the very first idea to the day they're retired and sent off to the digital pasture. We'll break down each phase, mix in some real-world examples, and get you prepped to ace those exam questions. So grab your monster or your favorite study snack, get comfy, and let's jump in. First up, what is this system lifecycle all about? It's the full journey of an information system, from that initial light bulb moment to its final goodbye. Think of it like a car. You design it, build it, drive it, tune it up, and eventually trade it in. But here's the twist. Security isn't some last-minute add-on like a shiny spoiler. It's built into every step. Imagine constructing a house. You don't wait until move-in day to think about the locks. You plan security from the blueprints. The same goes for our systems. Whether it's a new application or a legacy upgrade, security has got to be in the mix from the very start, and that's what we're mastering today. So what are these phases? There are 5 key phases in the information system lifecycle: initiation, development or acquisition, implementation, operation and maintenance, and disposal. Some models might shuffle the names or add extra phases, but these are the core 5 you need to know. Here's the rundown. First, initiation is the starting line. This includes the planning and getting the green light to move forward. Next comes development or acquisition, where you're designing and building or buying the system. Then we move to implementation, where we begin hooking it all up, testing and launching the system. Next is operation and maintenance, where we spend our time keeping it humming and secure. And finally, at disposal, we're shutting it all down the right way when we're done with it. Now we're going to walk through each one of these phases and see how security locks in. Let's start breaking these down with the very first phase, initiation. Initiation is where the system first comes to life, at least on paper. It's the brainstorming phase, figuring out what the system needs to do, setting the scope, goals, and the resources, and then getting management to sign off on all of our ideas. This step shapes everything else, so it's a really big deal. But here's the catch. Security can't wait. We bring in stakeholders early to nail down their security needs, and we run a risk analysis to catch those threats early. Think of it like planning a road trip. You don't just hit the gas, you check the forecast, you plan your route, and you pack a spare tire just in case. During initiation, we're spotting risks and building a solid, secure foundation for that next phase. If you skip this step, you're setting up your systems on shaky ground. So initiation is all about planning and building that secure foundation. Next, we move to development or acquisition. This is where things get real. We're designing the system's architecture and either coding it ourselves or picking up ready-made pieces from vendors. Either way, the security has got to be baked in and not bolted on. In design, we set security requirements and use threat modeling to find weak spots. It's like building a house with solid locks and tough doors. Maybe even a safe room if you're feeling fancy. During development, we stick to secure coding and dodge vulnerabilities, and we test how components fit together, because a bad connection could be a hacker's jackpot. No one wants a house with an unlocked back door. And if we're acquiring parts, we vet them hard. It's like buying a used car. You don't just take the seller's word for it. You pop the hood, kick the tires, and take a good hard look for yourself. In this phase, We're designing and building, or buying, with security front and center. Now we've got our system, or at least the pieces of it, so it's time for implementation. This is where we stitch it all together, test it, and send it out live. Integration can be tricky. New security gaps can sneak in if you're sloppy. Picture assembling IKEA furniture, everyone's favorite thing to do. One wrong move, and you've got a wobbly mess. We avoid that with thorough testing that includes code reviews, vulnerability scans, you name it. We verify that it meets security specifications, like encryption, and validate that it actually works for users in real life. In formal setups, we might hit certification and accreditation next. Remember that certification proves that it meets standards through audits or tests. Accreditation is management saying, yep, it's good to go. It's the final thumbs up. Then we deploy locking down configurations. It's like moving into a house and double checking the doors. If you blow this, then you're toast before you even start. Implementation is where we lock it all together and launch it right. Now, once it's live, we move into operation and maintenance. This is the long stretch where the system lives most of its life. Your mission here is to keep it running and locked down tight. That means watching for threats, patching holes quickly, and running regular vulnerability checks to stay ahead of trouble. It's like your car maintenance. You don't just drive it and ditch it. You gas it up, change the oil, fix that flat tire, and always keep it road ready. If you slack off during this phase, you're either getting hacked or you're stalled out. Stay sharp here, patch quick, tweak configurations, and monitor the threat landscape. Hackers don't rest, so neither can you. Here, it's all about keeping the system secure and running strong. Now, when the system's time is up, we hit the disposal phase, but you can't just throw it out with the trash. We need to decommission it securely, wiping out data with tools like cryptographic erase or shredding drives. No leftovers are allowed to linger around. This keeps breaches at bay and compliance happy. Think of it like shredding your old credit card statements, but with a lot more technology. You don't want your system haunting you with data leaks. Disposal is the last phase, but it's just as vital as the first phase. Disposal is our clean exit, shutting it all down with no loose ends. Now that we've walked through each phase, let's zoom out and see how security ties them all together. Now here's the big picture. Security is not a one-time thing, and it's not just a box to check either. It weaves through every phase. Threat modeling in design, code reviews before launch, security patches in maintenance. It's non-stop. This is so important. You may face scenarios where a system flops because someone skipped a step. So will you be able to catch it? Security is a marathon and it's not a sprint. That's the mindset you need throughout this life cycle. Now, theory is great, but let's see how this plays out in the real world with some juicy examples. Now, why should we care about all of this? Because screw-ups can really do a lot of damage. Look at Equifax. A missed patch in their Apache Struts software during operation and maintenance led to a monster breach. Or companies dumping old drives without securely wiping them. It's disposal gone wrong and data is exposed. Imagine an application launching with no threat modeling. It's a hacker's feast on day one. These are real situations. Understand them and think about why security is non-negotiable. Let's tie this all together with the big takeaways. And let's do a quick recap. We covered the 5 phases of the information system lifecycle: initiation, development or acquisition, implementation, operation and maintenance, and then finally disposal. Security has to be weaved into all of these phases, from the very start to the very finish. Now you're crushing it. Now that's it for Objective 3.10. And now we've completed all of Domain 3. You're killing it on this CISSP journey. Keep that momentum going, and if you need to revisit anything, no sweat. These recordings stay on YouTube, and I'll add chapters post-stream to jump to specific bits. Mastering this is one step on your CISSP path. These ideas will resurface in other domains, So keep connecting them to real-world management scenarios. Stay curious, keep practicing, you're doing awesome. Now, who's ready for the after party? I'm heading to our Study GRC Discord server's CISSP voice channel right now. It's perfect for questions, insights, and connecting with community. If you're not in the Discord yet, you can visit cissp.britwhite.io for the Discord link. And don't forget to grab your CISSP role when you join. Our next session will be Saturday, April 19th at 3 p.m. US Central Time. We're going to be moving into Domain 4, Communication and Network Security. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Discord.